On a more local level, the district lines for the Will County Board were also redrawn, going from 9 precincts to 13. A newly created District 11 will cover the Will County portion of Naperville. Last term, there were 3 representatives for the Naperville area. Now 4 residents are vying for only 2 seats on the board.
Incumbents Suzanne Hart and Chuck Mayer say they aren't done representing Naperville on the Will County Board. Hart joined the board in the 3rd District in 2010.
I've learned so much, so now I'm going to take all that knowledge and apply it back onto the board. So I'm not going anywhere. I love it.
Before being elected, she was a member of the Naperville Park Board and served a term as president. Will County board members automatically become a Will County Forest Preserve Commissioner, and Hart felt her experience in Parks and Recreation were a good transition.
As we know that I love and my love for trails and open space. So I've been able to take that knowledge in dealing with the people and the issues with open space and applying that onto the Forest Preserve, it was very easy.
Mayer was elected to the board in the 4th District in 2002 and is ready to keep going in the new 11th District.
I still have a passion for wanting to help the citizens of this county put in the kind of services, look at the resources that we have available, and make sure that we have good, open, quality government.
Over the past 10 years, Mayer has worked hard to keep taxes low for Will County residents while still providing them with the services they need and want. One of the projects he is most proud of is Wayland Lake and Dog Park in South Naperville.
The people actually voted to have us do this. We put it into a referendum, and this is one of the projects that the voters said, yes, please go get this done.
2 Naperville residents are ready to take over Hart and Mayer's seats on the Will County Board. Wheatland Township's Deborah Holscher and Joe Huditz spent last summer fighting a $2 million building project and say enough's enough.
It was like, sit down, shut up, we're doing it. There's nothing you can do about it. And I was like, oh yeah?
Holscher believes that her experience as an occupational therapist and professor will benefit the people of Will County and promises to do her due diligence before making a decision.
My forte is to be able to go in with very little information, do the required homework so I can see what's what, and then put forward a plan that's the most cost efficient and also the most effective for whatever the mission of that facility happens to be.
Huditz is a lawyer and CPA. He's also the developer of English Rose on Route 59 and the owner of Dolce Amore Restaurante. He feels his experience in meeting payrolls, taking care of employees, and making customers happy will help him on the board.
Hopefully develop a reputation down there of being the type of person who speaks logically and with reason.
The Wheatland Township trustee wants to bring more transparency to taxpayers. He feels that the government keeps growing and wants more uses for itself than necessary.
I say that's enough. We've had too much of that. And it's time for somebody to get into the offices that matter and start making some changes and reducing the cost to the taxpayer instead of figuring out new ways to expand it.
The primary elections will take place on Tuesday, March 20th. Early voting begins on Monday, February 27th and ends on March 15th.